7 fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish a nigga to take mine. Index yank till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't throw gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have them take a number like DMV. That was the baseline. Check out or register 1. Miami niggas like Big Perm, cause they numbers was phase on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every string of bell just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load near the brake line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy dum.
Nigga, dumb diddy dumb.
Shit.
I just wanted to play that Malice verse. I don't know why I wanted to play that Malice verse, but I had to. Because
it's fire.
It's fire.
It's fire. And I was listening to that song earlier today.
Man.
But one thing, when I listen back to that project in general, one thing I love about Malice is, like, even though he has taken a straight and arrow, he is a man of the Lord, he's still just, like, he's not going to act like this shit didn't happen. So he's even, like, been on record to say, like, yeah, like, I'm going to make sure, like, my rhetoric, as far as, like, my profanity, I'm going to try to clean that up. But as far as my material, like, I'm a rap like I'm Eclipse. I'm not going to switch it up.
At 52 years old, Xavier, that nigga's in shape.
Like, he never left. You
He
wouldn't
never
be able
left.
to tell.
And this FICO verse is evident, but this whole Clips album and how Malice shined, but also how Pusha T shined in this. I don't want to discredit Pusha T in any way, because it seemed like song formation, it seemed like who went first on these verses was Pusha T. And of course, as Malice and as a lyrical and talented rapper, you can come and kill a verse, but it says something for Pusha T, who started his POV verse in a crazy rhyme scheme. It says something for Pusha T, who formatted some of these songs. If Pharrell wasn't on the hook, it was Pusha T that was on the hook. So I give credit a lot to Pusha T and how he formatted this album for Malice to come and kill it as the second guy rapping on here and just going crazy.
Oh, you're right, and he killed that shit.
He definitely killed that shit. So that is definitely in the rotation, and we had an album review for the Pusha T Malice Let God Sort Him Out album. But a lot of other things have been going on in hip hop, Xavier. Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist dropped an album as well. We have some J. Cole banter that has been going on. I mean, it's the same thing that we've been talking about for I don't know how long. That nigga's retired.
Oh, 100. I don't know what y'all.
But people are still expecting the Fall Off album. And
they didn't read the shirt
like that in anticipation. So
they didn't read the shirt.
Where do you want to start on the docket? Tyler, the Creator, dropped a surprise album as well. Where do you want to start at?
I'll say maybe we could start with Tyler, because I think Pharrell kind of redeemed himself, and he had one of my favorite verses or hooks that I've heard this year, actually.
Okay.
On in the beginning, what was the first song off of Don't Tap the Glass? Big Poe. Pharrell's verse on Big Poe, there was just something about his voice with the production. It just sounded like it was meant for him. And this album in itself, Don't Tap the Glass, is in a sense like a time capsule. It seems like Tyler is really just trying to capture a moment of the 80s. He's trying to really capture what it was like to be LL Cool J at the peak of his career. And I do feel like he was able to catch that moment in like this bottle. And Pharrell, again, I would say Pharrell redeemed himself for me. His verse is on Big Poe is better than anything I got from him on Let God Sort Him Out. So we know that they were both kind of in the rooms at that same time that Let God Sort Him Out was being produced. That's how we ended up getting Tyler on the POV verse. So I'm assuming that's how we also got Pharrell on this Big Poe as well. So I'm loving the collaboration.
Right.
Loving the collaboration.
What do you think overall about the Don't Tap on Glass Tyler the Creator drop? This was something that was a surprise. We had heard about it maybe on a Friday that he was dropping the album on Monday. I love that Tyler the Creator has kept with his tradition of dropping on Monday.
Right.
He did this for the last couple albums that he has released. It's something that we don't really see in the industry right now. Everybody wants to drop on that Thursday night, that Friday, when everybody drops because you want to get your streaming numbers. But with somebody like Tyler and Tyler the Creator's caliber, you don't have to worry about your fans tuning in on a Friday night or a Thursday night. You can drop it on a Monday and your fans still tune in and you still do numbers. So what did you think about the overall? This is different. This is a dance album. Tyler the Creator, to me, copped a lot of pleas on Twitter before this album even dropped. Don't compare this to Chromacopia. 24 hours after this album had been released, people were saying, do you compare this to Chromacopia? And he went on Twitter and said and defended himself, this is not fair. This is not what this album is meant for. He also said, if you don't come to the show and dance, you will be... I don't know if he said you'll be kicked out, but he said, nigga, don't come to my show if you're not going to dance.
I mean, that's real.
Don't Tap on Glass was a definitely a what would I say? I'm not going to say softball, but he's on tour for Chromacopia as we speak. So Don't Tap on Glass was definitely a different sound.
The glass, nigga.
What'd I say?
On glass.
On glass. Don't Tap the Glass. Don't Tap the Glass was definitely a different sound and song. What did you think about the overall album from Tyler the Creator?
It's hard for me to kind of let you get. It's kind of hard for me to let you get that off.
Why?
Because
Chromacopia came out last year, maybe 6 to 8 months ago.
Yes, and Tyler the Creator he's not like Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
He be online.
Online.
He sees what people are saying.
Yes.
He talks to his fans on social media,
mm-hmm.
and he's realizing like, oh, people are thinking like this is going to be like an extension of Chromacopia or in that same vein as Chromacopia, because you mentioned it's been only a few months since that release, and we're in the age of every project that we get is getting a deluxe or an extension. So I can understand now listening to the album why he would want to go out there and tell people like, hey, it's not what you're expecting.
Right.
It's not this.
Right.
I'm kind of just having fun with this project. And I kind of think he went the same route, whether maybe he was kind of, I don't think he was as forced into doing this as Drake was when he dropped his project. I believe it was for All the Dogs, and
mm-hmm.
people were mad at him because he wasn't rapping enough.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people were expecting to get more music in a sense of like bars from Tyler, and we didn't get that from Chromacopia. So I think just dropping this project, which we can listen to as more, it seems more like a mixtape to me.
1000%.
It doesn't really seem as it doesn't really seem like there's the biggest theme in comparison to Chromacopia. He didn't roll it out in the same sense.
This is just music that he recorded.
Right, it's just music that he recorded.
Right.
It's Tyler the Creator, so there's going to be some type of like cohesiveness in the messaging. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with him going online and kind of telling people like, hey, this one's not going to be that deep. Don't go in there with your dictionary.
I understand that. I kind of understand that, but it felt like he was copping pleas as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I just want to let you get off the cop and please, because
mm-hmm.
I don't really see it as cop and please. I kind of just see it as like, hey, this one's not that.
Right.
I know I just dropped Chromacopia. I'm on tour for Chromacopia right now, and I showed a lot of my life, my childhood, my real personal emotions with you. But this project's not going to be that.
Right.
So don't expect that from that. Just go into this and have fun. And I'm also not mad at him kicking out niggas not dancing at his show. Didn't Kendrick Lamar also put a dress code on one of his shows?
Did he?
I believe one of his shows. He was like, he just wanted people to come with some outfits on, like come dressed up. Like, we're in the day and age where people will go to a club and stand against the wall Like
Be
I'm
on their
not
phones.
be on their phones. I'm
not
not
dance.
Yeah, I'm not mad at someone being like, hey, if you're not looking to come out, dance, have a good time, then this isn't the venue for you.
Right.
He wants to curate his shit for the people that he wants to listen to this project.
Right. What overall did you think about this project?
Personally, I really did enjoy this project. Again, it seems more like a mixtape to me, but at this day and age, there really is
what is an album versus what's a mixtape?
Right. There's really no hard line between the two, so it sells album. So I did enjoy this personally. I did enjoy this more than Chromacopia. I really didn't like Chromacopia that much. I liked it for what it was, and to me, it felt like Tyler the Creator's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. This was his time to release an album for himself.
Right.
This seems like a therapy moment for Tyler, something that he's been wanting to get off his chest for a long time. Music is his therapy. Music is his love. So I'll never be mad at a nigga for using music for what it's supposed to be, expressing yourself and giving that message. Just that message just wasn't resonating with me personally. Of course, there were some songs and some production on there that I did love, of course, because it's Tyler the Creator. But overall, as like a project that I keep listening to, Chromacopia really doesn't meet that standard.
So Don't Tap That Glass was something new and innovative.
Yeah, Don't Tap That Glass is something a little bit more new. The sounds and the production was very reminiscent to earlier hip hop, like we mentioned, like the aesthetic of the 80s. So in that sense, it did feel kind of new. It did feel just more fun and bubbly, something that you could just listen to without just like the most in-depth scrutinative eye. So it was just an easier listen.
Right. Let's listen to Sucker Free, track 3 off of Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler the Creator.
The PCA shit. Put your top down. Sun beaming. For real.
I'm that guy trying to get my paper, baby. I'm that guy for real. Yeah. I'm that guy trying to get my paper, baby. I'm that guy for real.
Yeah. Hey, shitty back up. Got my racks up. Baby blue beamer, watch it back up. Got my jewels on, so I'm strapped up. We don't know you, nigga, back up. Got no guap, no paper, ain't no ink. See, I'm that guy, give a fuck what you think. So please keep that weirdo shit from me. I'm just stacking on my cheese, trying to stay sucker free.
I'm that guy trying to get my paper, baby. I'm that guy.
I like this vibe. I like this vibe a lot. Ring Ring, track 6.
Good, I hope you well, I hope you lit. I miss your touch, I miss your smell, I miss your lips. Maybe grab a drink, maybe grab some food, don't be a stranger. I know it's hard though.
I will say as a criticism for this album, Don't Tap the Glass, is I wish another R&B singer, just how I wish another R&B singer came on Let God Sort Them Out, even though that's a 9 out of 10 album for me. Even though I think Let God Sort Them Out, when we talk about it, when it's all said and done, I think needs to be in a museum. I think it's one of the best rap albums I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
Let God Sort Them Out. That's how I feel about it. But going to this Tyler album, I just wish an R&B singer visited the studio when Tyler was making shit like this, because this could go to somebody and it would be 5 times harder.
Super funky.
In my opinion. Fire record.
Like, I can hear Doja Cat on this.
I can hear Doechii on this.
Doechii for sure.
I can hear a lot of people
on that,
especially in the melody singing parts of this.
What's her name? Kali Uchez.
Yes. So Tyler in his producing bag, I feel like this a couple songs on this project could have went to somebody else.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think this is our bad records right here.
No. Kind of just the vibe that it curates. Like,
Right.
this is like good for multiple like listeners. This isn't just something you listen to with like a teenager. You can listen to this with your grandparents, your parents. This is like, I know Mos Def said it in a bad way, but like this is some good Target music.
Right. Don't Tap That Glass. Slash Tweaking is the last track I'm gonna play on this. I love it. I like this track.
Hey.
Yay.
Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, nigga, don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, nigga, don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap bling 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 bow. Michael Jordan eyes, neck yellow, look like Bing Bow. If it's feeling weird, put a beam out like Bing Bow. Ping pong, baby, chow down on that P now. All these niggas wanna be me now. So much snot in my pocket, bro, I need a tissue. Niggas think they Rolling Stone, we can press the issue. Every curly hair bitch in LA I done had. Got the F40 on a 405 throwing ass. Bodie got his bitch took, Bodie got his head bust, Bodie got his chain snatched, Bodie must be fed up. We told you, you ain't wanna listen. Now you looking like a victim. Bring it back, we back it up. Nigga, get a stack, spin a stack, we stack it up. Niggas talking down on the squad, we turn it up. Nigga, honestly, baby, I don't give a fuck. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, nigga, don't tap that glass, there's a monster.
Yay.
Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, nigga, don't tap that glass.
I was gonna fade that, but I had to hear a little bit more of that. But I really did enjoy this Tyler album. Like you said, this is a certain sound.
Yeah, it's good Target music. Yeah,
good Target music. Kind of more of an 80s vibe with it. So overall, I think this was an 8-7 out of 10. I do feel like 7.5 to 8. I do feel like that Tyler should have called this a mixtape, but like you said, in this day and age, do you know what's a mixtape? Do you know what's a project?
Right,
like it's the same thing.
Even calling it a mixtape
qualifies
don't really mean anything. Like Ray Vaughn, that was a mixtape, but we still judged it and viewed it as an album.
Mm-hmm. Doechii last year, Alligator Bites Never Heal.
Mixtape, but we see what waves that created.
Right.
But you also mentioned that like you wish there was more R&B people in the room. What'd you think about that Yebba track? I'll Take Care of You.
The Yebba track was amazing, but somebody said this, and as a musician, I laughed. Tyler, the Creator, said he understood or learned more music and used the same chord progressions for this album that he's used for his last couple albums. That's what somebody tweeted, and I totally understand that as a musician. You're giving me something new, which I appreciate, but it's like...
How new is it?
There you go.
Like, I'm that guy. We've heard that tune somewhere.
Right. So, I appreciate Tyler for what this is, and if I were to go to Tyler, the Creator's show, I would dance to this album.
For sure.
I would have a great time, and I would vibe to it. But is it culture moving? Is it culture... Like,
no.
When I'm talking about best albums of the year, and we'll talk about the Alfredo 2 project with Freddie Gibbs and how great that album was, I still think that Leg Gotta Sort 'Em Out by the Clips is by far the best rap album of the year. And listening to this Tyler solidifies that for me. But Tyler, and being the artsy person that he is, I appreciate this album as well. Something that's a surprise.
Right. Respect it.
Respect. Out of 10, Xavier, what would you rate this album?
I think I'd have to go with you with like a 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5, 8.
7.5.
Okay, 7.5.
I did enjoy this more than Chromacopia.
Mm-hmm.
And
but you probably rated. I have to go back and watch our Chromacopia review. I think you rated Chromacopia higher than that, but so. you understood
for what it was.
For what it was, you understood it for what it was.
And for what this is, just like some good music, just something nice to listen to. While I do see myself going back to listen to this, I don't really feel an urge
to go back
and listen to this, especially if there's going to be more music like Let God Sort 'Em Out, if there's going to be more music like Alfredo 2, if there's going to be more music that kind of make me feel that sense of urgency, I can definitely see how Don't Tap the Glass can get kind of pushed to the back and kind of like lost in 2025.
1000%.